So here in this video, I'm going to show you how I have automated this process, as when I receive this Facebook lead, I am adding directly to my Google contacts and then I'm sending them the mail. We are going to test this automation workflow once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I'm going to generate a lead from my Facebook lead ads, and if a contact is created and the mail is received by me, then this will show us the connection setup is working fine. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details. I'm going to enter my name as current lead. I'm going to enter my email address as currentlead@pabblyconnect.com. And then I'm going to enter the phone number here. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on this continue and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here, as soon as I do this form submission, a contact should be created. I'm going to open my Google contacts and I'm going to refresh this page once. And here in no time, we have created this Google contact. The name is current lead, email address is currentlead@pabblyconnect.com, and this is the phone number. Now I'm going to open my mailbox and check whether any mail is received by me or not. And here you can see that just 0 minutes ago I have received this mail. It is sent by this Digital Dynamics to this current lead, and you can see that I have received a personalized mail. Hi current lead, thank you for getting in touch through Facebook ad. We have received your detail and wanted to let you know that you are in the right place. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, then let's start creating this from the beginning. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can add the leads which we have captured from Facebook lead ads to our Google contacts and then send them the mail. Now, I'm running a digital marketing agency which I'm promoting using this page which I've created on my Facebook. As soon as I receive the lead, I want to create contacts in my Google contacts and I want to send them the mail. Doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why we are going to create a simple 3-step integration between these 3 applications: Facebook lead ads, Google contacts, and Gmail, using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see 2 options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here I have landed towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster, and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta and then I'm going to name this workflow as Facebook leads auto saved and emailed in seconds. And now I'm going to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I'm going to select it as Facebook lead automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to send the leads which I have captured from my Facebook lead ads to my Google contacts, and then I want to send them the mail, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Facebook lead ads, and following this trigger application, I'm going to take Google contacts, in which I'm automatically going to save this contact, and then I'm going to take Gmail, using which I'm going to send the mail. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Facebook lead ads. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead instant and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Now here I have already logged in my Facebook account and I'm going to continue with that same account. So I'm going to continue with that account. It is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here you see that connection created successfully. Facebook lead ads is connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I need to enter the page name and the lead gen form. Now to get this page name, here I have created the page by the name Digital Dynamics, with the help of which I am running all the advertisements. So I am going to select the same page, Digital Dynamics. After selecting the page name, I am going to enter this lead gen form. So in the drop down you can see all the forms which I have created in this page, Digital Dynamics. Now to get this lead gen form, I am going to open Meta for Developers. You can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. After landing towards this page, you have to click on this resources and then go towards the developer tools. Now if I scroll down, I can see this lead ads RTO debug tool. I'm going to open this, and here this lead ads testing tool will appear in front of me. I'm going to select the page. So here I'm going to select the page as Digital Dynamics, and then I'm going to enter the form. In this drop down you can see all the forms. I'm going to use this lead form. So this lead form has this first name, email, last name and phone number. I'll go back towards my workflow and select the same form. As soon as I select the page and the lead gen form, I'm going to click on save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. Here it is. So now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response in this workflow. I'm going to open this lead ads testing tool, do a form submission, and as soon as I do this form submission or generate a lead, I should capture that response in this workflow. So I'm going to open this. Now before submitting or creating or generating any lead, I have to make sure that I delete the lead and refresh this page once. But when you will be running a live campaign, you need not do this again and again. So here, after doing this, we have to select the page and the lead gen form again. So the page name was Digital Dynamics and the form was lead form. Now I'm going to click on this preview form. So here this form has appeared in front of me, where I'm going to enter some dummy details. So I'm going to enter my first name as Smart and my last name as Lead. I'm going to enter my email address as smartlead@pabblytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter my phone number as this one. Now after entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Here, as soon as I have submitted this, I should capture the response in my workflow. I'm going to open my workflow, and here let's wait for the webhook response. In few seconds I will receive the same response which I have done while doing the form submission, and here it is. I have received the response. The first name was Smart, last name was Lead, email address was smartlead@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. Now here, as soon as I have generated the lead, I received that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to create a contact in my Google Contacts. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Google Contacts. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create contact and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Now here you need to choose your Google account with which you have logged in your Google Contacts. And after choosing that account, you simply need to click on this allow to grant away the permission. Your data is completely safe, so you can do this. Now here I need to enter these details now. Over here, I'm going to enter these details, but not like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this field, I can see this Facebook lead ads. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter the first name as Smart, then there is no middle name, so I'm going to skip this, the last name as Lead, and then I'm going to skip this prefix and the suffix. In In the gender, I'm going to enter unspecified. In the email, so in this email, I'm going to enter the email which I've received from my response, which is the smartlead@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to skip all of these fields. I have received the phone number, so I'm going to enter that in this phone number work, which is this one. Now, I have not received the response for these fields, but if you want to enter, you can follow the help desk given below and enter these fields, and also with the help of the process mapping. In the event type, I'm not going to enter anything, so I'm going to remove this or keep this field empty. In this URL type, I'm going to select it as home. The relationship type, I'm going to toggle on this field and skip this field. So here I've entered all these details. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. This response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Google Contacts and check whether this contact has been created there or not. So this is my Google Contacts account. I'm going to refresh this page once, and we have instantly created the smart lead. The email address was smartlead@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. So now that I've created a contact, I want to send a mail. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Gmail. In the action event, I'm going to select it as send email and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. Now here I'm going to choose my Google account, with which I'm going to send this mail. So I'm going to allow this, and here the connection created successfully. I'm going to enter the sender name as Digital Dynamics. Then the sender email address is already selected. I'm going to map the email address of this recipient, which is the smartlead@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to skip the CC, BCC and the reply to, as I just want to send the mail. So I'm going to enter this email subject as thanks for reaching out. So here I have entered the email content. Hi, thank you for getting in touch through our Facebook ad. We have received your detail and wanted to let you know you are in the right place. Our team will be reaching out shortly to share all the details requested. In the meantime, feel free to reply to this email if you like instant assistant or have any specific question. We can't wait to connect and help you get started. Warm regards, Digital Dynamics. I'm going to enter the name of this person so as to create a personalized mail, which is the smart lead. Now I'm going to select the type as plain, as I've entered the text in plain format. The label will be inbox. I'm going to skip all of these fields as these fields are not required one. I simply want to send the mail. I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here we have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my mailbox and check whether I have received any mail there or not. And here it is. We can see that we have received this mail. Thanks for reaching out. This was the subject. It was sent to the smart lead by this Digital Dynamics. Hi, smart lead. So this is the same exact mail which we have created in the workflow. You can see that we have received this just 1 minute ago. Hi, smart lead. Thank you for getting in touch through our Facebook ads. We have received your details and wanted to let you know you are in the right place. So this is the same exact mail. Now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to add that to Google Contact. We took Google Contacts as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow and finally created this contact. Then we took Gmail as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow and finally sent the mail. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this Facebook lead ads, Google Contacts and Gmail using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well, and if you have any doubts you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.